Everyone, welcome to the Digital Insights Nexus, your digital compass in the ever-evolving world of online marketing. If you are aiming to get real results from your marketing efforts, you've landed in the right place. Today, we are unraveling the mystery of building social media campaign strategy. If you have an upcoming marketing campaign for a new product feature or a holiday promotion that you want to capitalize on, or maybe you are releasing a brand new product, you will want to plan a social media marketing campaign to help spread the word. But in order to make sure your social media campaign strategy is as successful as possible, you need to plan in advance and consider how it integrates with other strategies. So first, let's look at how to structure an integrated social media campaign plan. Ideally, the social elements of the campaign will be part of a broader marketing campaign plan. In our upcoming episodes about marketing, we will talk in detail about what exactly a marketing campaign plan looks like and what all element does it consist of. But for now, we are now confining ourselves to social media campaign plan. So social media plan consists of these 6 components. First one is campaign goals and tracking. Second one is campaign insights and targeting. This is very important. The third component is key campaign messages and offers. Fourth one is campaign media plan and budget. The fifth one is campaign asset production. And the sixth and the last one is campaign execution. But always keep this in mind, my friends. Your social media campaign strategy should always support your broader campaign goals and plans. So before we start creating a structure for social media campaign, let's first understand what is social media marketing. So social media covers a range of digital media enabling audience participation, interaction, sharing, and creation of user-generated content on social networks. Social media is both an art and a science. It's a science because you need to test and learn what is effective on different social platforms. You also need to test the techniques that gain maximum engagement and amplification on each platform by using the latest organic and paid tactics. Now, let's understand what exactly is a social media campaign strategy. Having a social media campaign strategy aligned with your marketing campaign plan means you will action a defined and consistent process for planning and measuring your social media marketing activities with defined objectives structured around the campaign. So when planning your social media marketing campaign strategy, we suggest you first focus on one of the 2 key social media campaign objectives. So the first objective is acquiring new customers. It has metrics such as reach, interaction, and community impact. Second objective is increasing sales to existing customers. It can be measured in terms of volume, value, and cost. So these are some of the metrics. So now when it comes to planning your social media strategy, we strongly recommend integrating your activities on these channels across your wider digital marketing strategies to consolidate your efforts, avoid duplication, and align your customers' journey to and across your site. I hope you have understood it so far. Now we will come to the point, which is explore 7 steps to creating a social media marketing campaign strategy. So the first step is setting social media campaign goals. The first question you need to ask before your campaign starts is, why am I running this campaign? Answering this question will determine other steps you take during your campaign. However, after setting these goals, you need to be specific. For instance, what level of brand awareness do you want to achieve with your campaigns? More website traffic, 2000 new followers. So you need to be specific in defining your goals. To set effective goals, you need to be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. A goal which fulfills all these criteria is called a SMART goal. So then now you've set your goal. After setting your goals, it is vital to state the metrics you will use to measure the achievement of your goals. Make no mistake, goals are extremely important. In fact, in a recent survey, it was found that marketeers who set goals were 400% more likely to report success. More so, it affects every aspect of your social media campaign and helps to determine its success or failure. Now, the second step is creating buyer personas. So even if you create the best campaign content ever, if you're not targeting the right audience with your content, the campaign will likely fail. Which is why you need to understand your ideal target audience before a campaign. So a buyer persona is nothing but a document which contains extensive details of your ideal customers. This helps you to create messages in your campaigns which can resonate with your target audience. So, for instance, some details which can be a part of your buyer persona include, say, name, gender, age, income, location, pain points, favorite social media channels, hobbies, interest, etc. Knowing these details will help you create messages to build trust and convince your prospects to take action. Now with the tool, there are various tools. With a tool like Facebook Audience Insights, you can input a few details and then get more details from Facebook's huge database. So we'll do a separate episode on Facebook Audience Insights. Now comes the third step, which is choosing your social media channels. When running a social media campaign, you are likely to get better results when you focus on a new social media channels. From your buyer persona, you will get an idea of your ideal audience's favorite social media channels. Most of the times, it also depends on the type of product or service you are offering. For instance, LinkedIn is a popular network for B2B companies because many decision makers are present on this platform. Now there is another way to select social media channel, which is to select social media channel for your campaign is to look at past results on your website analytics. Which channels have referred more visitors to your website in the past? Which channels have brought in more leads? Are there any quick fixes you can make? Stating these channels will affect your campaign as each channel has its best practices. Furthermore, each channel has its best content type and posting frequency. For example, what works on Twitter won't necessarily work on Instagram, and there's a huge difference between LinkedIn and other most major social networks. Fourth step is using a social media calendar. When you run a social media campaign, timing is very important. Using a social media calendar, you can outline your content from the beginning of your campaign to the end. A social media calendar is similar to a broader marketing campaign or, in fact, editorial calendar, but focusing on social media activities and posts. So with a calendar in place, your team can focus on what needs to be done at a particular time. Some important tasks to have in your calendar include, say, content creation overview to track that content is created in time. Content curation post, which means when to share curated content. It can include employee advocacy post if and when your employees share updates from their personal accounts. The next one can be social media updates for each channel throughout the campaign. So your social media calendar will help ensure that you don't miss any important steps in your strategy, while also helping you be more productive with your time. Now the fifth step in social media campaign strategy is researching the right tools to boost productivity. If you are running a social media campaign, you will inevitably need tools at various stages of your campaign. You can increase your chances of success if you have a list of the tools you want to use at each step of your social media campaign. Here are some aspects where tools are vital. Content creation. So content is key. We all know this. There is no point defining your audience and planning your distribution if you then post the wrong thing. Did you know, for example, in Instagram Reels gain an average engagement rate of 1.95%, which is at least double compared to other post types on Instagram. Therefore, you need to make sure you are creating the right type of content to delight your audience. A popular tool you can use to create simple images and moving graphics for your campaign is Canva. In fact, I use this tool a lot. It provides templates of the ideal image size for various channels. AI is also now available to support text and image creation for social media. So Canva has some of the best free options. Our article on trends and tools for AI in marketing highlights the latest developments. The second thing is content curation. So to meet your content needs on social media, you will need more than the content you produce, right? So sharing relevant content from other sources will help keep your audience engaged during your campaign. One problem though is that sourcing these pieces of content manually is ineffective and a time drain. A tool such as Q or Curata can find relevant content for your pages. Then you have social media management, which is an uphill task. So tasks such as sharing updates, scheduling updates, social listening, collaborating with team members and others can be accomplished through a social media management tool. Consequently, you and your team members can carry out your social task on a single platform and save a lot of time. Agoda Pulse is an effective tool for social media management that can meet your team's needs. But there are various other tools. You can simply Google search and you'll figure it out. Then for social media analytics, you need social media analytics tools from the start of your campaign. Once you know what your KPIs, which is key performance indicators, are, use social analytics tools to track them and see how your campaign is evolving. With this data, you can then adjust and optimize your campaign for maximized results. To help, tools like Sife allows you to connect your different social network analytics along with your website's traffic so that you can track all of your results in one place. Now comes the sixth step, which is carrying out competitive analysis. And this step, I would say, is most important. Other steps are equally important, but this is most. So performing competitive analysis can help you understand what your competitors' strategy is like, as well as see what tactics and channels work for them and which don't. So this activity should inform all aspects of your integrated marketing strategy. Some vital parts to watch from your competitors are social channels used, what kind of social channels your competitors are using, the type of content shared, frequency of social updates, and the kind of results they have generated with these activities. Apart from watching your competitors for their great practices, you also need to watch out for their mistakes. Thereby, you can exploit them to gain an edge over your competitors. Now that six steps are over, comes the seventh step, which is putting a system in place to track performance. Tracking performance for your campaign helps to determine the success or failure of your campaigns. More so, it can provide insights to help adjust your social media strategy even while a campaign is still running. Another benefit you get from tracking your matrix or KPI is that it can necessitate changes for your future campaigns. It's vital to note though that the metrics you track for your campaigns will depend on your goals. For instance, you can use UTM parameters to track traffic from your campaign to your websites. A tool such as Google Analytics will provide details about traffic from a source and its behavior on your website. We will do a lot of episodes on Google Analytics though. So that was it. If you are interested in learning more about social media marketing and strategies, leave a comment below and let me know what you would like to see next. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more marketing insights and discussions.